moving a mission, they say that I'm tripping. I've been told I need a vacation, I'm finessing a visit. First class, my feet up high in the air on business, yeah. Travel the city, your city ain't working, it's hard for nothing. She told me don't let up, it's on us to make it, it's on us to crush it. Man, it's gon' take some just to make some, so put that in your budget. Yeah, can't keep moving your dreams for cheap when you ain't even budging. What got you bugging? Make you a play, don't be scared, I'm religion. You made it from nothing, then figure out your clutching. Everything you want in front of you, ain't no discussion. Look, it's been a long time coming. They ain't cuffing my cloth, they tugging. Putting up numbers, 99 pounds, and I still kept it 100. Yeah, it's been a long time coming. They ain't cuffing my cloth, they tugging. Putting up numbers, 99 pounds, and I still kept it 100. Yeah, who don't play, 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 who don't play, 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 who don't play, 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 who don't play, 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 play.
It's been a long time coming. Track star, long time running. I exterminate foes, they bugging. I'm joker, I want my nuggets. Gold, platinum chain, call him Johnny Dang, dog. With my brains, I go off like hurricanes until my diamonds look like rain. My verses, gas, I'm on it, spaz. The business, cash, no money, pass. Kenny said I need a verse, I said give me like 30, I did it in 15 for real. I've been on fire, they want me to chill. I've been on fire, they want me to.
Look, it's been a long time coming. They ain't cuffing my cloth, they tugging. Putting up numbers, 99 pounds, and I still kept it 100. Yeah, it's been a long time coming. They ain't cuffing my cloth, they tugging. Putting up numbers, 99 pounds, and I still kept it 100. Yeah, who don't play, 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 who don't play, 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 who don't play, 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 who don't play, 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 who don't, yeah.
High School, where the Highland Scots are making a long trek here to take on the Coldwater Cavaliers in this contest, a P3 regional semi-final contest. Both teams know what's on the line here. So much they put into this season. For one of them, it'll pay off. And for one of them, it will end tonight. Stay with us for the pregame show. That's the rest of this contest coming up next.
She got that.
From primary care to orthopedics, women's health, to pain management The Knox Community Hospital Centerburg Health and Wellness Center provides excellent care for virtually all your family's healthcare needs. Comprehensive lab services are also offered at our state-of-the-art facility. Podiatry and surgical consultations too. The Centerburg Health and Wellness Center. It's a world of great care right around the corner.
Here we go again.
Trouble?
Oh, the store just won't close. Ooh, looky who's got Lays. Man, those perfectly seasoned little slices of sunshine sure do keep me coming back.
You said it.
And I'll say it again.
UH Report, and we are bringing you the Trash Champions pregame show here in Hamler, Ohio, in a contest between the Highland Scots and the Coldwater Cavaliers. Let's take a look at our team spotlight for the Highland Scots. Scots so far this season 26-3. They were the outright MOEC champions, 6 straight league titles to their record. They led a 15-game win streak, which was a program record for them in a storied program. Let's take a look at our player spotlight. We have to mention senior Hayden Klein, the center fielder, the elite outfielder with a .447 batting average, 31 RBIs, 16 stolen bases. He leads the team in RBIs and stolen bases, senior heart of that lineup. Let's take a look at our keys to victory for the Highland Scots. They want to get in front early. They're a team that loves the spark plug, and the more information they can collect about a pitcher or a defense, the better, and it seems like the more they begin to thrive. But if they can get out in front early and have the other team trailing, different type of ball game. And they need to keep the breaking balls low. One of the vulnerabilities I do see here is every now and again they can get a little bit lackadaisical. They can count on the break of that curveball and not necessarily realize you're leaving it up in the zone, leaving it vulnerable to those big hits early on in the game especially. Now let's take a look at our team spotlight for the Coldwater Cavaliers. And 25-5 on the season. They're number 7 in Ohio's D3 according to Max Prep. Started the season 13-0. What a hot start for them. They're 3rd in the MAC, finishing up that season. They're outscoring their opponents 534-76. What an unbelievable number there. And you get a look at their path to this D3 semi-regional game, and they have just trounced every single team they've faced so far. Take a look at our player spotlight. And it's Braylon Harlemer, who has a .439 batting average, .512 on-base percentage, and 42 RBIs on the season. Has excelled amongst some very exceptional peers that he has around him as well. Take a look at our keys to victory for Coldwater. They need to diminish the spark plugs. Like I said, this is a team that can start up so quickly, the Highland Scots. If they're able to diminish or even tamper some of the big hits and strand some runners on base, they can really start to affect some of the motivation or some of that drive going into the late game. But we know that's where they excel so well. They're the comeback kids. They call them that for a reason. They want to concentrate on the corners. When you're facing good hitters, you really have to focus on good placement. Of course, mixing it up with your pitches, but putting the pitches where even good hitters might question, is that a ball or a strike, and make the umpire make that decision because it's so close. Put those hitters in positions where they have to make really difficult decisions, and you can really be successful. That was our Trash Champions pregame show. Getting a look at our field here. It's a beautiful one at Gerald Parrott Field. And talk about a school being in the middle of a cornfield, and it is definitely that way here. When I walked in, it kind of reminded me of like a Field of Dreams kind of vibes, where its rule, but definitely a gorgeous field. They've put a lot of care into it. We are getting ready to play baseball here in Hamler, Ohio at Patrick Henry High School. Pitching for the Coldwater Cavaliers is Mason Welsh. For the Scots, taking the bump tonight will be Court Sears. Looking at the Scots lineup, we'll see Jaden Collins, Court Sears, Zach Church, Hayden Klein, Jace Brooks, Hendrick Karya, Evan Johnson, Gavin Wigand, Rhett Russell, who will be batting for Caleb Youngman. On the other side of things, in the bottom of the first, we'll see due up AJ Harlemet, Braylon Harlemet, Mason Welsh, and the rest of the Cavaliers lineup. Balin Blockberger, Kale Winnig, Kenny Bailey, Brady Leffold, Cody Depwig, Cole Etzler, and Troy Weigel. Getting a look at stuff from Mason Welsh and a cannon behind the plate as well. So getting set and ready to play. With our first pitch, it's outside for ball one, and we are underway here in Hamler. Jaden Collins, the right-hander, looking for an early spark as he looks at one for strike one. We're all even there. Thinks about this one, appeals for the check swing. Umpire down at first says no thank you, 2-1. Inside part of the zone, he pops this one up towards the left side of the infield. Shortstop calling off the third baseman and makes the grab in foul territory for out number one. Covering a lot of ground there as the infield captain made the decision that was a catch best made by him. So pitcher Court Sears get his chance at the dish, batting second for this Scots lineup. And another all MOAC player. A good pitch by Welsh catches the inside part of the strike zone. Taking a bit more time with this one as he winds up. And hit on the ground. First baseman trying to make a grab but unable to, so it'll be a hit for Court Sears here in the first. Taking a bit more time with this one as he winds up. And hit on the ground. First baseman trying to make a grab but unable to, so it'll be a hit for Court Sears. So with one out in the inning, Court Sears is over on first. Infielders at double play depth as Zach Church looks at a first pitch ball. First time seeing Welsh out of the stretch. He fires in a fastball for strike one. Two and one. Church with a lot of room in between either side of the infielders. Sears looked like he was going to be on the move. Able to get back with the dive, but that one was close. Either side of the infielders. Sears looked like he was going to be on the move. Able to get back with the dive. So with a 3-1 count, we'll reset. Sears able to attempt the catcher into a throw. Just barely able to get back with the dive, though, so a bit of a risky play, and now we have a full count. And Church will reach on a base on balls. 2 runners on. Hayden Klein will make his way to the plate for the first time tonight.
Hayden Klein.
Klein, the 4-hitter. Looking to clean up the runners on the bases, but Welsh, a strong pitcher in his right. He's likely been in situations like this before. Very calm, charging from first base. Hard charge. Pulling back, and we have a 1-0 count. Showing bunt once again, pulling back and taking a chop at it. We are all even at 1. Interesting parts of these later tournament games, teams that don't know of each other, or haven't played of each other, trying to figure each other out and what they like to do with the limited information they have. This bunt is placed down well. Pitcher has to move about 20 feet to his right, and everybody's safe as no throw is attempted. So give Hayden Klein the infield hit on the bunt. And Jace Brooks, the left fielder, has a chance to break this game wide open here in the first. Well-placed fastball for strike one. Certainly not falling behind in counts, but Certainly giving a lot of hitters counts as well.
They're 2 and 3 went 7 and 1. Their number 1 went 7 and 3 because he threw all negatives.
Showing bunt, drops it down. They say it's a wild pitch. One will score, and they got him caught in a rundown. A rundown. So let's take one more look at that. You got the rundown. The runner at third tagged out, and runner at first and second advance into second and third. One run will score for Highland, I believe. I think they're having a conference. Of course, I don't know what they're talking about. If I had to guess, it'd be whether that made contact.
Well, if I'm Highland, I'm not saying a word. What do you call that pass ball? It's a strike, so it's going to be a pass ball.
They send the hitter. Still inconclusive. Now Highland skipper getting an explanation. So still waiting.
Jeff, what count do you have? Jeff!
All right, so a run officially registered for Highland. There are 2 outs in the inning, and potentially, and a runner over there at third, and so confusing one. We have a 1-2 count. Taking a hack at that one, shortening up, fouling off to stay at strike 2, continuing to battle in this AB. So we'll do it one more time. So from the scorekeeper, a 2-1-5-1 put out is how that play concluded, with the run crossing the plate successfully. And continuing to fight is Jace Brooks.
If you throw toward the runner that left the box and was running, would that be a runner interference of some sort? They could do something. They could call it out for being in the field of play.
So after going down 1 and 2, the count is now worked full with 2 outs. Threatening to lose Brooks. Hard hit on the handle. First baseman makes the overhanded grab and steps on the bag for out number 3. So after a bit of confusion, the dust settles. Highland leading this one 1-0 after 3 outs of play. Stay with us for more.
From primary care to orthopedics, women's health to pain management, the Knox Community Hospital Centerburg Health and Wellness Center provides excellent care for virtually all your family's healthcare needs. Comprehensive lab services are also offered at our state-of-the-art facility. Podiatry and surgical consultations too. The Centerburg Health and Wellness Center. It's a world of great care right around the corner.
Bottom of the first here in Hamler, Ohio at Patrick Henry High School. Gerald Parrott Field. Highland has taken a 1-0 lead over the Cavaliers, who have yet to bat and are looking to equalize here in the bottom of the first. Just making contact with this one. A.J. Harlemert at the plate, the catcher, and leading off for the Cavaliers. Court Sears on the bump for the Scots as this one gets away from him. We're all even at 1. Now Harlemert going up 2-1 in this count. And is looking for something to hit. And this one skips on the plate. A lot of things you'd want out of a good first at bat here in the semi. This isn't one of them, but it's a long game and even a long at bat. Harlemert walks. Now Braylon Harlemert batting second and playing second base was our player spotlight and the MAC Player of the Year. Catcher having a word with his pitcher. Just trying to get him to take a breath. You'd imagine there'd be some jitters to work out as well. Almost a 2-hour drive for Highland to get here to Hamler. Coldwater, about a 10-minute drive. Pickoff move over to first, not in time. Able to get back with the dive. Third baseman playing in, anticipating small ball or bunt scenario. This one is high, looking towards first base, but no action as of yet. Just below the zone, and we have a 2-0 count. Checking the runner out of the stretch, kicks and deals. That one a called strike. Another try at the pickoff move. Sears with a quick pickoff move. We've even seen him on the broadcast a few times catch a few runners lacking. Right back at Sears, he's able to poke it away and flip it over to first. They get him on the fielder's choice as the runner advances over to second. Right back at Sears, he's able to poke it away and flip it over to first. Sears appears to be okay after they pick up the first out of the bottom half of the first, and another time called by the catcher. They'd like to have another word. Back in set once more. Taking a little bit off, but finding the zone for strike one. Feigns the throw to second. Able to fire that one in with good command, strike two. Popped back, so Welsh able to continue to fight the three-hitter the Cavaliers lineup. Hit directly towards the shortstop, who's able to make the grab through the legs of the runner, and a throw over to first gets him for out number two. All the while, the runner advances to third.
The shortstop, Balin Blockberger.
Balin Blockberger at the plate, the shortstop. Sears leaves this one off the plate. So end in sight as there's two outs and runner over at third, so potentially an equalizer as well, so mixed bag of feelings if you're the Scots. With a 3-0. Blockberger will walk on 4 straight pitches. So it's been a long inning already for Sears. No damage done just yet, but Cale Winnig makes his way to the plate, looking to change that. After the throw over the first pitch to Winnig, it's in for a strike. Way out in front of this one for strike number 2, so just 1 strike away from getting out of this one is Sears. runner advancing to second, able to get Sears to step off, and in a moment of confusion throws nowhere. Instead, he'll just focus on the batter. The 0-2 is swung on and missed for strike 3. So Coldwater will strand 2 here in the bottom of the first. Scots holding on to a 1-0 lead going into the second inning of play. Stay with us.
Here we go again.
Trouble?
Oh, this drawer just won't close. Ooh, looky who's got Lay's. Man, those little Lay's barbecuties do keep me coming back.
You said that already.
And I'll say it again.
Sure. Why not?
Here in the top of the second inning, Hendrik Karya will get things started for the Scots. He fouls one back and evens things up at 1. Mason Welsh continuing to get the nod on the bump. Driven into center field, lands about 3 feet in front of the center fielder for a base hit, so Karya starts things off with a long hit. Evan Johnson, the third baseman, will get his first chance tonight. Already 3 hits in the ball game for the Highland Scots.
Running for the Fighting Scots, number 7, Gage Parton.
So the Scots opting for speed here as they'll pinch run for Karya. Showing bunt and popped up foul as both corners were charging in hard. So puts Johnson down 0-1 as he looks to move the runner into scoring position. This really is Highland's brand of baseball, as get that runner on, get him into scoring position, then use that utility of your hitters to knock him home. Showing bunt once more. This one right back to the pitcher, but the first baseman fields it barehanded. The throw over to first gets him by a step for out number 1.
The right fielder, Gavin Wiggins.
So after the sacrifice bunt, Gavin Wiggin, the right fielder, will get a try at things as he's on top of this one and he drives it foul. Popped high up towards the first base side as the second baseman calls off the first baseman, makes the grab for out number 2. Runner on second staying put. And that brings up Rhett Russell, the designated hitter.
The designated hitter, Rhett Russell.
Russell, the 9 hitter, but we've definitely seen him drive in some runs before as he waves at one for strike 1. For those watching at home, we do thank you. Battling with some internet connectivity issues, I am doing everything in my power to keep the stream up. If at any point we go down on the stream, I will stream it later on once I get back, as Rhett Russell, attempting the sacrifice bunt, reaches first base safely on the infield hit. Now threatening to score once more is the Highland Scots. Pitcher Mason Welsh seeing this situation again and looking to calm himself down. Has 2 outs, so end is in sight, but has some work to do here. A breaking pitch falls off the table, but just a bit in front. This one, a good pitch for strike 1. This one hit just foul.
Oh, we knew what the district final was.
So with the 2-2 count, Jaden Collins, his second time up to the plate tonight, flew out to the shortstop his last time up, but now has a chance to do some real damage. As the count is now worked full. 3-2, 2 outs. Runners on first and third. The pitch is too low for ball 4, so base is now walked full. So on the bright side, it does create a scenario where you have a force at any position. But on the downside, you're facing Court Sears. Sears looks at a first pitch strike. Tries the breaking pitch, left off the plate though for ball 1. Breaking pitch gets him there. So much curve to that one. Definitely got Sears biting, and now he's down 1-2. Light at the end of the tunnel for Welsh as he just has a payoff pitch to go. Continuing to battle at the plate. The pitch. Inside, able to get a piece of it on the handle. We'll see another one too. Outside and high, 2-2. So a little bit better of a count for Sears to work with. Out of the stretch. Hit towards right field. Right fielder makes a fairly routine grab out there and right for out number 3. No runs will score. 2 hits in the inning as the Cavaliers will get another shot at the plate.
From primary care to orthopedics, women's health to pain management, the Knox Community Hospital Centerburg Health and Wellness Center provides excellent care for virtually all your family's healthcare needs. Comprehensive lab services are also offered at our state-of-the-art facility. Podiatry and surgical consultations too. The Centerburg Health and Wellness Center. It's a world of great care right around the corner.
Bryce Coder with the OH report back in the bottom of the second inning, where Clearwater's Kenny Bailey, the designated hitter, batting 6th for the Cavaliers squad. Lefty getting his chops here at the plate tonight.
Hardest pitch for high school baseball players is high fastball. It seems like every time the catcher sits himself, they're throwing. Isn't it a trust thing? Well, I think they try to throw it so hard because they know that's kind of the concept is get it by him at change eye level that they grip the piss out of it and then so it doesn't get out and it goes down. Okay. They like tense up and ends up going down. So this
going down on strikes. Sears starting to feel it as he rakes in his second strikeout of the evening so far. Brady Layfeld, left fielder, looking to get something going for the Cavaliers. It looks like he will as he registers the first hit of the evening for the Cavaliers, and perhaps some signs of life.
The right fielder, Cody Depwig.
Now right fielder Cody Depwig, the runner on first. Move over to first, nothing doing, and we'll reset. Checking the runner. Another throw over.
When are you going to Gia's game? Oh, when Grandma gets here. I was just going to say, Dom, that is the ultimate. None of us have figured it out yet.
Showing bunt, the throw down to first on a snapshot isn't in time. So he's able to get back with the dive over there at first. Another pickoff attempt, trying to keep that runner close. Third baseman certainly playing in, expecting some small ball action. Instead, this one's fired in for a strike.
First base coach is really close. Yeah, we had to see him when he did the semi. Yes, did it again.
1-1. Scots fans liked it, but I do think that was the right decision. Too far inside. And gets past the catcher, moving over to second. The throw not in time. So now a runner in scoring position and a 3-1 count to Depwig. Threatening to equalize. Too far inside. We'll have runners on first and second after the walk.
The center fielder, Cole Etzler.
So first baseman playing way in. Hitter thinking about the bunt, but ultimately holding up.
You can signal all of those things from inside. I know you're little. Just walk out around it so you can see it.
Now working with a 1-0 count is Cole Etzler. Center fielder gets down the bunt, a hard one. He thinks about letting it go foul, and he does. What a smart decision there. And with a 1-0 count is Cole Etzler. wanting to have a conversation about it. I thought the whole way that was staying fair, but he does. What a last second looping foul. With a 1-0 count is Cole Etzler. Center fielder gets down the bunt, a hard one. He thinks about letting it go foul, and he does. What a smart decision. So now a 1-1, thinking about the bunt one more time. The throw down to second is on a hop, but a late reaction by the runner. We'll have a 2-1 count. Sears stepping off as looks like they're making a strategic change out in the defense. I believe a dugout warning over there for the Scots. Holding up on that one. A good eye from Etzler makes the count 3-1. As now Sears threatens to walk the bases full. This one low and outside, says the umpire, as the Scots fans erupt. Will have bases loaded and only one out. The Cavaliers now bring up the top of the order in the way of A.J. Harlemert. The full mound visit by the pitching coach. So after the mound visit, we have one out, bases loaded. At the plate is A.J. Harlemert. No count to him yet. Sears continuing to get the nod up there on the bump. In a big situation here. Earns himself a strike one on the changeup. Sears steps off as he checks the runners, taking a breath and resets. Continuing to pitch out of the stretch. Way out in front of this one for strike two. Payoff pitch. Swung on and missed. A great fastball by Court Sears gets him, and that's his third strikeout tonight.
The second baseman, Braylon Harlemert.
First pitch to Braylon Harlemert is fouled back for strike one. last time up, grounded out to the pitcher. Now with 2 runners in scoring position, this is exactly the guy that you want to bring up. This one hit to center field, and he makes the grab for out number 3. So Sears able to get out of a difficult jam, exactly the guy holding on to the lead 1-0 over the Coldwater Cavaliers. And he makes the grab for out.
Here we go again.
What?
Oh, this drawer just won't close. Ooh, looky who's got Lay's. Man, those Lay's sour cream and Yum-Yums just keep me coming back.
You keep saying that.
And I'll say it again.
Back with you here in the top of the 3rd inning as Zach Church makes his way to the plate for the 2nd time tonight, has a walk to his credit thus far. Church fouls one off. We have a 2-1 count. The 3-hitter in the catcher. Certainly seen a lot of production out of him, but a great pitch from Welsh. Paints the corner for strike 2, and that's where we stay even. Look good to me, but they say no, we'll have a full count. A little late on this one as he pops it up. Right fielder having a little bit of trouble with it, but ultimately able to keep everything under control and makes the grab for out number 1.
The center fielder, Hayden Klein.
Now Hayden Klein, the center fielder who already has a hit to his name tonight. Pokes one into left field. Left fielder charging it, but well foul. It'll be 0-1. Outside and in the dirt. As Klein leaves that one be. In on the hands, fouls it back. Now a pitcher's count scenario against Klein. Welsh got himself a quick out here in the top of the third, looking for a strikeout for out number 2. Not able to get it, but it is a ground ball to the first baseman. The flip over to first. Pitcher covering for out number 2.
The left fielder, Jace Brooks.
So Jace Brooks will look to get something going for the Scots here with 2 outs. Third baseman playing well in, and I think residually, due to the nature of the game, the small ball game that we're seeing so far, that's where the corners are going to really rest. This one driven hard into left center field, already rounding first base. Finally, they get to the ball and a dive into second. A 2-out double for Jace Brooks. Game that we're seeing so far, that's where the corners are going to really rest. This one driven hard into left center field, already rounding first base. Finally, they get to the ball and a dive into second. A 2-out double for Jace Brooks. So after the double from Brooks, Hendrik Karya will make his way up to the plate as this one gets past the catcher and easily advancing over there to third. So what appeared to be a quick inning is turned into one with a bit of danger as a runner now looms at third base. As Welsh finds the corner. Welsh working quick to get back in this one. 1-2 to Karya. Karya on his heels. Drives one towards right field. Right fielder settling and makes the grab for out number 3. And in the end, no damage done as they strand the runner over there at third. Still holding on to that 1-0 lead. Anyone's ball game as we head into the bottom of the third.
From primary care to orthopedics, women's health to pain management, the Knox Community Hospital Centerburg Health and Wellness Center provides excellent care for virtually all your family's healthcare needs. Comprehensive lab services are also offered at our state-of-the-art facility. Podiatry and surgical consultations too. The Centerburg Health and Wellness Center. It's a world of great care right around the corner. Bryce Coder with the Overage Report, coming back to you live for the bottom of the third as Mason Welsh will lead things off. The pitcher for the Cavaliers due up is Balin Blockberger and Cale Winnig. Now going down 2-0, Sears, while he's kept the clean sheet and only 1 hit allowed in the ball game. His
certainly not been efficient thus far.
There's no but. It's just yes.
Already the third inning in the 11th batter that Sears has faced.
I always end it with this. You're not always right, and you always have to give the last word in.
A little bit of work to do now. Welsh has himself a prime count for some hitting. As he fouls one back. Count now worked full, could go any way.
That's where you put the bomb after it. Drop the pace.
Left low. I think either side, if they were the victim of that call, would have been upset. Could have gone either way. Take another look there, but it was a close pitch. Left low. Fifth walk that Sears has thrown tonight. Big lead over there at first. They throw over. It's close, but not in time. So a lot of throws over we've seen already, trying to keep those runners honest, but this is a lengthy lead as he takes off towards second. It's a hit and run. Lands in front of the center fielder, who fields it with the bare hand. The throw down to third is way late, and we'll have runners on the corners.
The third baseman, Cale Wenning. Dude, get that gut in behind one of these swings and send it.
Cale Winnig now with the chance to equalize this game, potentially even take the lead as the go-ahead run stands on first base. Popped up, second baseman making a play, right fielder charging hard and calls him off for out number one. All runners holding up.
The designated hitter, Kenny Bailey.
So after the flyout, Kenny Bailey will get his chance at the plate for the second time tonight. Strikeout to his credit, already looking to change his fortunes as he waves on a big swing for strike one. Towards the line, it drops, the run will score. Left fielder having trouble with it. Second run is moving towards the plate, and no throw. So a turn of events here. Coldwater now leading 2-1 over the Highland Scots in the bottom of the third. Over the Highland Scots in the bottom of the third. A look at that celebration on the Trash Champions instant replay as the Cavaliers have come alive.
Pinch running for the Cavaliers, number 20, Braxton Taylor.
And an ovation for Kenny Bailey from the Cavaliers fans as he's subbed off in the pinch runner scenario. They know what a contribution he's made to this ball game already. Brady LaFeld at the plate. Singled his first time up, shows bunt, late decision to run, and a throw over to first. I think he thought that was going to have more backspin than it did, but stayed in front of the plate, and a throw over to first. Runner advances over to third, and we have 2 outs.
Cody Depwig. Yeah. But it's just funny how he's like politely letting
Cody Depwig reached on a walk his first time up, hitting in a 2-out scenario and a runner on third. Chance to give them a little bit of insurance going into the later innings. This is a called strike on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. The 0-1 to Depwig is right down the middle for strike 2. The 0-2. Take another look at that one. Check swing. I don't think the check swing was the issue. The 0-2. The question was placement. We'll have a 1-2 count all the same. The pitch. Gets him for strike 3 on the curveball. Waited on that one. And so damage done. Coldwater leading this one 2-1 over the Highland Scots as they make their way to the plate and look to get this run back.
Here we go again.
Oh, wow.
Oh, this drawer just won't close. Ooh, looky who's got Lay's.
Looky who indeed.
Man, those Lay's cheddar and sour cream snacks just keep me coming back.
You said it. And I bet
And
you'll
I'll say it again. Oh. You okay?
Here we go again.
Oh, this drawer just won't close. Ooh, looky who's got Lay's. Man, those delicious Lay's dill pickle just keep me coming back. I said those delicious Lay's dill pickle just keep me coming back. Delicious.
So the plot thickened in the bottom of the third inning as Coldwater took the lead on a huge hit credited to Kenny Bailey. As the Scots, their 4th trip to the plate tonight, Evan Johnson will look to get something going. 7, 8, 9 due up here in the top of the 4th. So a low strike, quickly down 1-2. Evan Johnson grounded out his first time up, waited on a curveball and drives this towards left field. It gets down for a hit. Thinking about second, he'll hold up at first as a well-driven ball gets down for a base hit for Evan Johnson. A lot of room to work here as Gavin Wiggin makes his way to the plate. No outs so far, and a runner over there at first, showing bunt, pulling back the snapshot down to first, pulls the first baseman away from the bag. He's safe. We'll have a 1-0 count. So the pitch is a called ball. Showing bunt, pulling back. It catches the outside part of the plate. Modest lead over there at first. Nothing to write home about as time is called by the batter. After the time called, we have a 1-1. That's left high and outside, 2-1. Wiggin flew out to the first baseman his first time up. On the nose of the bat, making a sliding grab. It gets down, some confusion as the runner gets tied up over there at second base. So not able to complete the catch, but the second baseman backing him up, picking up that ball and firing it over to second for the force out.
The designated hitter, Brett Russell.
So a very strange force out brings up Rhett Russell, the designated hitter. Already has a hit in the contest to his name so far, and with the runner on first base and 1 out, look to avoid the double play ball, but will look for those gaps as he's got a lot of room over there in left center. He fouls it back. Welsh is now up 0-2. Checking the runner, not paying a ton of mind to him as Russell just able to foul this one back. We'll have another 0-2 count.
The Bulls team, it's on, like, the good one is on here somewhere, but the way that's opened and the formatting's all weird, I can't see it. The 2018 walk-ups. Yep.
Outside for ball 1, we have a 1-2 count.
I asked for pronunciations and I was walking back up this way and they grabbed me and they're like, couple questions for you. Closest bar.
Hit towards right field. Right fielder under it and makes the grab for out number 2, close to that first base line.
Like, actually, you'll see when you response. What do you want? Onions?
Welsh will face the top of the order as the skipper wants to have a word with his pitcher, his entire infield. So we will have a new pitcher.
You're getting Imperial March. When is going to first? You're getting Imperial March, Darth Vader. Pitcher's going third, first base now. Pitcher to third. Who else moved? Third to first. Pitcher's coming in for third to first. Third to first.
Some movement for the Cavaliers as looks like the pitcher is moving over to third base. So runner over there at first belonging to Welsh, but 2 outs in the inning. Eric Culp on the mound for the Cavaliers now. Large lead over there at first. Hurls in first pitch for a ball outside. Jaden Collins, 0 for 1 officially, but has a walk to his name. Flew out to the shortstop his last time up as he drives this one into left field, and it gets down for a base hit. A dangerous spot, runner in scoring position, and Court Sears strides up to the plate. 1 for 2 on the day, flew out to the right fielder, had the first hit of the ball game. Tying run over there at second, go ahead run over there at first. Outside 2-0. Definitely not a count you want to face Sears with. Looks at one, decided he'd want a better one, but called strike 1. In on the hands and fouled off towards the third base side. We're all even at 2. This one in the dirt, the throw down leaves the runner out to dry. And the tag out, a base running mistake to dry. Will strand 2 runners and lead to out number 3. The tag out. So the Cavaliers leading this one 2-1 over the Highland Scots. Some signs of life, but a base running mistake will strand the runners and continue to trail in this ballgame. Stay with us.
From primary care to orthopedics, women's health to pain management, the Knox Community Hospital Centerburg Health and Wellness Center provides excellent care for virtually all your family's healthcare needs. Comprehensive lab services are also offered at our state-of-the-art facility. Podiatry and surgical consultations too. The Centerburg Health and Wellness Center. It's a world of great care right around the corner.
Bryce Coder with the OH Report, joining you for the bottom of the 4th as Cole Etzler makes his way up to the plate. This pitch is fouled off. First pitch to Etzler leads to an 0-1 count. 0-2 count. There was a left field shift, but eliminating the bunt possibility, they make their way back on the left side of the infield.
What you got to do is you get when you get low, and then you put them together, and it gets full again. I think it was from warm-up squad. Did the pinch it off or what? I had a pinch in the middle.
Big swing and a miss for Etzler. Fifth strikeout of the evening for Sears. A.J. Harlemert at the top of the Cavaliers lineup makes his way to the plate. As he looks at strike one. In the dirt for ball one, that's where we stay even. One, two to Harlemert. He's fouled off, so able to get a piece of it and stay alive. Popped up foul, so we'll see another 1-2. Once again, 1-2 is called low, 2-2.
Catcher, your job is don't frame. He was ripping that thing down right away to throw a third. No visual.
2-2 to Harlemert.
Oh, he didn't frame that one either. He's got to frame it. He's not framing anything for it.
Some signs of frustration as the catcher calls time and wants to talk things over with his pitcher.
That's terrible etiquette. And as a coach, I'd be chewing him. He's telling him right now. No, don't show me up. You are 17 years old, dude. I'll ruin your season. I don't think that's what he said. Weird thing about the power I have right now.
So back once again, 3-2, 1 out. Harlemert at the plate. As Harlemert walks. So Braylon Harlemert 0 for 2 on the day, looking to change his fortunes and has a runner on first, has a man to do it. Looking over, big lead there at first. The throw showing bunt and able to make some contact as it's fouled off for strike one. Another throw over. This one close, but not close enough. The 0-1 is hit high towards center field. Center fielder moving towards his right and makes the grab. Runner will tag up at first and stay put. We have 2 outs. Second time tonight that Harlemert has flew out to the center fielder. Mason Welsh is officially 0 for 1 on the day, but has a walk his last time up. Runner on the move, the throw down, it's a pitch out. Not in time, they say. Was a right call. We'll take one more look. Runner on the move, the throw down, it's a pitch out. Not in time. Bang bang there as the runner just able to get in with the dive. In towards the hitter as we now have a 2-0 count, a throw down to second, not in time, just trying to keep that runner close. Welsh batting in the 3 spot with the runner in scoring position, has a real chance to widen this margin that they currently carry. So 3-1 the count. The 3-1. Too far inside. After the walk, Balin Blockberger will get a chance. 1 for 1 on the day, but walked his first time up. Leaves a breaking pitch up, high part of the zone for strike 1. Reaches for this one, the waste pitch gets him, and the throw down to first base gets him for out number 3. Another look there as they throw down. Pitch gets him, and the throw down not in view, but out number 3 all the same as Highland heads back into the dugout with a little bit of momentum.
Here we go again.
This drawer just won't close.
Ooh,
looky who's got
Lays.
Man, those tart little lazily moans just keep me coming back.
You said it,
And I'll say it again.
How?
But-
No, I
I
just. How did?
Sears at the plate here in the top half of the 5th inning. After the rundown, erased his count. He sees 0-0, but he hits it directly into the shift where the shortstop is standing and gets him by a step and a half for out number 1.
Now to the plate for the Scots, the catcher, Zach Church.
Zach Church, the 3-hitter, we've certainly seen him light up defenses and pitchers in the past, but 0 for 1 so far on today's tally.
This is top 5. Get some Johnny Cash. We missed the first game.
Big swing and a big miss leads to strike number 1.
How'd the 4x8 team do, Lou?
16th. Better than 17. Oh, 17 was it?
Outside, fans wanted that one, but we have a 2-1 count.
This is a 9-lane track.
So do 9-lane track. There's 2 at large bids.
The 2-1 to Church is driven high towards center field. Center fielder under it and makes the grab for out number 2.
The center fielder, Hayden Klein.
Hayden Klein, as the chances to equalize are starting to dwindle for the Scots. The 4-hitter has an opportunity to get something going. First pitch left high.
Yeah, I get the, like, give me the 4x4 at that time of night. Come on. Yeah, I'm getting this started up. 4x4 right.
Skipper in the dirt. Klein looking to avoid the 1-2-3 inning. This one with a little sideways action, ruled a ball, 3-0. So 4 straight pitches for a walk to Hayden Klein as he makes his way over to first base, Jace Brooks, who had the double in the 3rd inning.
Jace Brooks. Until that meeting last night when I was on the way, I didn't realize our camp was next week already. Oh, yeah.
Breaking pitch right down the heart of the plate for strike 1. The 0-1 is hit towards the first baseman who boots it. Runner advancing to third. They're both going to advance, and they hold up in scoring position on second and third. So we'll see what they rule. I do think that was likely an error, and they do rule it an E3. First error in this ball game. It's been very clean so far.
He knew he was going to third, like where the second base was at.
Yeah, picked him up immediately, as he should.
So after the error, Hendrik Karia makes his way to the plate and looks at a first pitch strike. Go ahead run standing there on second. Nobody holding him on. Hit towards left field weakly, and the grab is made as the Scots strand 2 heading into the bottom of the 5th inning. Stay tuned with us here for the 5th inning stretch, presented to you by the Trash Champions. So far, look at these stats. Highland leading the hit battle here, 7-3 over the Coldwater Cavaliers, but haven't been able to convert. The thorn in the side of the Scots, so to say, has been the walk so far. Court Sears continuing to get the nod on the bump here in the 5th inning, but not necessarily as efficient as we've seen in the past, and that's certainly to be expected here in such a late stage game as the regional semifinals. But what has been surprising is the struggle with the command, how he's had to take a little bit off of his pitches in order to get him across the plate, and then of course the walks where he's loaded the bases full, and those situations are so tough because only one hit really can break open a game wide. The other side of things, though, Coldwater early on succumbing to hit parade, and after 4 innings of play, they eventually do sub out the pitcher, and that's where we stand. The Scots are looking to get something going on Colt.
In the bottom of the 5th, the shortstop, Balin Blackbird.
So rounding out the Trash Champions 5th inning stretch brings up to the plate Balin Blockberger, who will get a new count after the pickoff. Ended his AB prematurely. Popped up towards the right side of the infield into shallow right. Second baseman makes the grab for out number 1, so some quick pitching earns him the out.
The first baseman, Cale Winning.
Cale Winnig, who's 0 for 2 on the day. Try to ignite this offense and give them a spark, potentially some insurance runs heading into the final 2 innings of the ball game. So 2 balls to Winnig as Sears looks to battle and stay in this count. That he does, able to catch the inside part of the plate for strike 1 on a fastball. Able to catch a corner here. We're all even at 2, so the plot thickens here in this AB to Winnig. See which direction he goes. Goes with the fastball and gets him on the inside part of the plate for strike 3. So the plot thickens here in this AB to Winnig. See which direction he goes. Goes with the fastball and gets him on the inside. So 2 outs, nobody on. Looking for a 1-2-3 inning is Sears, but he'll have to face Bailey, the designated hitter, who had the huge double that drove in the 2 runs. We're all even at 1. 1-1 is hit right back up the middle. Sears able to field it on a hop, runs it over to first, and makes the flip for out number 3. So going into the top of the 6th inning, 2 more hitting opportunities for the Scots to make up the 1-run difference. Right back but up the middle. Coldwater, they're sitting pretty with a 2-1 lead, looking to add insurance in the late innings. Stay with us to see how this ball game unravels.
From primary care to orthopedics, women's health to pain management, The Knox Community Hospital Centerburg Health and Wellness Center provides excellent care for virtually all your family's healthcare needs. Comprehensive lab services are also offered at our state-of-the-art facility. Podiatry and surgical consultations too. The Centerburg Health and Wellness Center. It's a world of great care right around the corner.
Top of the 6th here in Handler, Ohio at Patrick Henry High School. Gerald Perot Field, they say he did. We'll take one more look at that one. Top of the 6th here in Handler, Ohio at Patrick Henry High School. Gerald Perot Field, on the pitch, he looks at strike 2. Waiting on one and driving it right back up the middle. Leadoff hit for Evan Johnson, his second of the ball game. Gavin Wiggins 0 for 2 on the day. He tries to get himself on the board with a runner over there at first. Familiar look from this defensive front. Third baseman playing well in and pretty well off the line as well. Shortstop compensating as he stands close to the umpire there at second.
Number, Jeff? Pinch running for the Fighting Scots. Number 13, Jacob Garber.
Pinch runner Jacob Garber over there. Showing bunt, pulling back. So you watch that one all the way in. One more time and pulling back 2-0. Not showing bunt this time and holding up all the way as this pitch is in the dirt. 3-0. Looks at one. It's a good, well-placed strike for strike one. We have a 3-1 count. The favor lies with Wiggins in this at-bat. Showing bunt, able to get one down off the first base line. Count is now full. So 3-2 count, no outs, runner over there at first. Wiggins at the plate. Wiggins drives it towards the gap, but it's way too high as the left fielder has enough time to make the grab.
The designated hitter, Rhett Russell.
So after the fly out to the left fielder, Rhett Russell, the designated hitter, gets his third chops at the plate tonight, 1 for 2 on the day. Hit over the third baseman's head, who is way far in. I don't think it made contact. It's going to be an infield hit. Hit over the third baseman's head, who is way far in. I don't think it made contact. One, you don't have much reaction time, but two, any sort of chopper is getting out of the infield. Jaden Collins at the plate as we'll have time called. We'll see if they keep Culp on the mound. Doesn't look like he's reaching for the baseball just yet. Never mind, he has it in tow. I think we're going to see a new pitcher. So runners on first and second will belong to Culp, but when we pick up, our new pitcher will have fresh count facing Jaden Collins in the top of the lineup. Infield fly rule will be in effect if an infield fly is in play. Collins is 1 for 2 on the day with a walk.
Call to the bullpen for the Cavaliers. Now pitching, Troy Regal.
Troy Regal at the plate, fires in one of his last few pitches.
Look at this grand ball ticket. Top 6.
A little bit more velocity behind these pitches. The previous pitcher mixing things up for the Scots as Collins now has just 12 pitches in his repertoire to work with in his memory.
To the plate for the Fighting Scots, the shortstop, Jaden Collins.
All right, so fresh count to Collins, runners on first and second, 1 out. Regal on the mound for Cavaliers, as this one is over the head of Collins. Got to be careful to keep that bat down, as split the difference between the back of his helmet and the bat. Above the letters for ball 2. Obviously, best case scenario for the Cavaliers is a double play ball, but a force at any base is certainly convenient for them. All the same, a gapper ties this ball game. In on the hands, it's popped up. Infield fly rule in effect for out number 2.
The pitcher, Court Sears.
Now Court Sears, the gapper, would avoid the loss on his record. Now 1-1 to Sears. Some haze moving onto the field as Got a new batch of burgers on the grill. The 1-1 is fouled off. So a 1-2 count to Sears. Pressure certainly on here in the top of the 6th inning as they're down to their final 4 outs to equalize of just 1 run. The pitch. It's inside. Fastball blows it by him for strike 3 and out number 3. 4 outs to equalize of just 1 run. Pitch. It's inside. Fastball blows it by him for strike 3 and out number 3.
Here we go again.
Drawers are tricky, aren't they?
Oh, this drawer just won't close. Ooh, looky who's got Lay's.
I just got these for you because I know how much you love them.
You're right. These Lay's chili limon sweet and spicy snacks just keep me coming back.
And I'll be back. Because I'm never going to get out of here.
Bottom of the 6th here in Hamler, Ohio. Patrick Henry High School, Gerald Parrott Field. And Coldwater is leading this contest over the Highland Scots 2-1 in the bottom of the 6th inning. Coldwater looking to add some insurance runs to their credit as they head into the final 3 outs where the Scots will look to make up that 1-run deficit. Brady Lefeld at the plate has a sacrifice bunt and a single already to his name. And a quarter swing, but a bouncer leads to ball 1. And lobs one in for a strike. The 1-1 showing bunt, able to get it down, but rolling foul. Now Lefeld working with a 1-2 count, probably eliminates the bunt possibility. We'll have to swing away. The 1-2. Just off the plate, says the umpire. We even it up at 2. The 2-2 is hit into the outfield for a base hit, a roller to the center fielder. With no outs, we'll have a runner over there at first after the base hit by Brady Lefeld.
The right fielder, Cody Depwig.
Cody Depwig, the right fielder, 0 for 1 with a strikeout and a walk. Will show bunt and fouls it off towards the Scots dugout. Puts him down 0-1 after 1 pitch. The 0-1 showing bunt. It was a pitch out trying to get that runner over there at second, bait him into the steal, but after feigning the snapshot over to first, he'll stay put. The 1-1 is a pickoff move. So we'll reset.
So
1-1 showing bunt and bites at it. Can't make contact though. 1-2. So a payoff pitch for Sears. A quick move over to first. First baseman having to make it a full 360 and make that tag blind. Probably gave him enough time to reach out his foot at first. Fouled off, and Depwig stays alive.
I should have burgundied them though, dude. I should have read it right off the paper. They were ready and they weren't. I should have just been Coldwater. You know burgundy's gonna read it. It's all proper.
Fouls this one off as well.
I'm going to Kleins after this. I just don't know if anyone can stop me.
Another pickoff move, not in time, keeping the runner honest. One, two is looked at, low for ball two. Fouled off. We'll see another 2-2. Sears really getting up there in pitch count.
No, you're not. That's a lie. I could sense the pause was a lie.
23rd batter that Sears has faced tonight. Hit weakly towards the third base side as it peters foul.
I don't know. All the time I get a picture from Jalen, and you're like in the parking lot. Just sleeping. Oh, I'm sweating. I should start doing it. Wake myself up.
Try it again.
Like, I will go home and shower. And I'll shower.
I gotta shower in the morning regardless.
I'm going to Kleins.
I hate showering in the morning.
A pickoff move.
I feel like I got like soot on me. I get up at
Once again, not in time.
and then like my region just feels terrible all day.
2-2 runner on the move. The pitch is a called ball. The throw down to second is past the shortstop and into the outfield. So we have a full count and now a runner on second with no outs. Coldwater with a runner in scoring position. They smell blood in the water as the Scots are restricted to their final 3 outs once they make it back in. The question is, after the strikeout from Court Sears, will it be a 1-run lead or more after the first out is recorded? Cole Etzler makes his way to the plate. 8th strikeout for Sears. Showing bunt, gets it down. Catcher throws it over to first. It's not in time. And an interesting decision there to throw it over to
Gets it
first
down.
rather than going for the
Catcher
easy out and then
throws it over to first. It's
creating
not
a
in
force
time.
scenario at first that would end the inning.
And an interesting.
Instead, we'll have runners on the corners.
Music. Hey.
And time is called. So they bring in everybody, looks like. We likely will have a new pitcher. And up there and pitch count will likely be the last time we see Sears here in the regional games, if they do move on tonight. Hayden Klein makes his way onto the mound for the Scots. Quick hydration break for everyone.
So who's in center? And when did they make that change?
This kid went 5 1/3.
Is there I wish we had a knock or something for a second call. Or just
So just trying to avoid as much damage as possible, the Scots are, as Hayden Klein takes the bump. 1 out, runners on first and third. Fresh count to the batter. We'll see in second here. Cole Etzler make his way up to the plate to face Klein first. He's 0 for 1 on the day with a strikeout and a base on balls.
Call to the bullpen. Now pitching for the Fighting Scots. Number 1, Hayden Klein. Klein.
one more. Who's up to bat?
Harlem, AJ Harlem.
Now to the plate for the Cavaliers. The catcher, A.J. Harlemer.
Okay, the pitcher went to shortstop.
Sorry, AJ
Pitcher went to third.
Harlemer at the plate now, top of the lineup for the Cavaliers.
Pitcher went to third. What happened to the third baseman? He's out. Number 4. They need white numbers.
Evan Johnson, I don't know.
We had no idea he was playing center field.
No.
The pitch is low for ball 1. Throw over to first, nothing doing. We'll reset with the 1-0 count. Hit towards left field. Gets just foul. And that evens the count at 1. The 1-1 is fired in for a strike. We have a 1-2 count. line with an opportunity to earn the second out of this bottom half of the 6th inning. Pickoff move is feigned to keep the runners honest. Looking towards third this time, but ultimately holding up on the throw. 1-2, fouled off on the hands towards the first base side. We'll have another 1-2. Another 1-2. Too far inside, says the umpire, just off the plate. 2-2. Kicks and deals. And we'll have a full count. So full count, runners on first and third, 1 out. The pitch is popped up in the infield. Just on the edge of the grass is the shortstop, who makes the grab for out number 2, and there is light at the end of the tunnel for the Scots as they have a chance to keep the clean inning and head into the dugout facing a 1-run deficit. But the Cavaliers certainly have that energy as they look to settle the final 3 outs and advance to the regional finals. Nine hits for the Scots, 4 for the Cavaliers so far in this ball game. The Cavaliers leading 2-1, certainly been more efficient on the base paths, and the walks have been the sore spot for them. Hit towards the outfield. This one is going to get down after their center fielder tries to make a diving grab. 1 run is going to score. 2 runs are going to score. And in the bottom of the 6th, Coldwater takes a 4-1 lead over the Highland Scots, adding the insurance runs. Braylon Harlemert getting it done for his squad. So after the big hit, Mason Welsh will look to keep the rally going. Swings at a first pitch strike. Welsh 0 for 1 officially, but has 2 walks, so certainly gotten his money's worth at the plate. Too low in the dirt. Catcher keeps it in front. 2-1 is the count. 2-1 to Welsh. Catcher tries to place it, but no dice this time. 3-1 now. So after the 2-run score, officially 4 earned runs to Sears' credit on the evening. He went 5 1/3. Welsh will walk, bringing up Balin Blockberger.
The shortstop, Balin Blockberger.
Good eye by this Cavaliers squad, and Welsh in particular, as he earned his 3rd walk tonight. Blockberger, 1 for 2 on the day, also has himself a walk earlier in the 1st inning. Huge lead over there at first, fires it in for a strike. Catcher looks towards first, but decides to hold up. The 0-1 is driven towards right field. Right fielder moving to his left and makes the grab for out number 3. Some work to do for the Scots as they trail this one 4-1 against Coldwater here in Hamler, Ohio. Stay with us for the conclusion of this ball game.
From primary care to orthopedics, women's health to pain management, the Knox Community Hospital Centerburg Health and Wellness Center provides excellent care for virtually all your family's healthcare needs. Comprehensive lab services are also offered at our state-of-the-art facility. Podiatry and surgical consultations too. The Centerburg Health and Wellness Center. It's a world of great care right around the corner.
Zach Church now at the plate here in the top of the 7th inning. Just 3 more outs for the Highland Scots to work with, where their season will be over. Zach Church at the plate. The 2-1 count. Make it 3-1. And Church will walk on 5 pitches. So if this is the spark they were going to summon, it's exactly where they'd want to start it. No outs. And in the heart of their lineup, Hayden Klein, who took over pitching duties for Court Sears, makes his way to the plate. Klein is 1 for 2 on the day with a walk, also a base hit. Grounded out to the pitcher, or to the third baseman his first time up off of a bunt. Hit right up the middle. It's going to be at least a base hit. It is, as they hold up the runners on first and second. That one dying in the dirt, so now getting something going, 2 runners on.
The center fielder, Jace Brooks.
Jace Brooks already has a double to his name today, reached on an error. Showing bunt. the stretch. The 0-1 outside. Good job by the catcher trying to place that one, but no dice this time. Scots in the double-digit mark of hits in the game. A curveball above the letters. I think the question there is where it crossed the plate. A move to the rosin bag and a big deep breath. The tying run still standing in the on-deck circle. Or the go-ahead run in the on-deck circle, I'm sorry. Tying run at the plate now as this one's fouled off. Just some time being taken as that one got off the catcher, that pitch. Just want to make sure they give him the time to ready up. So we'll reset. Count as 2-2 to Jace Brooks, the left fielder. Runners on first and second, no outs.
Put your face in it.
And digging in on this one, hits it towards third base, and they make the catch for out number 1. The Cavaliers smelling victory. Trying not to call it too soon. Some work to be done. But they are close. Hendrik Karya at the plate. This one too high to Karya. Time called by the batter. So we'll step off, take a breath, and reset. Checking the runners. The 1-0. Big swing comes up empty. We're all even at 1. The 1-1 is outside. 2-1. Pitch. Looking for a hit here clearly. Instead, we're tied up at 2. And a curveball gets Karya for out number 2. And the Scots are down to their final out.
The left fielder, Evan Johnson.
The Cavaliers so close to the regional finals. Just 3 more strikes, 1 more out. And they are in. The Scots trying to keep their season alive here, though. Tying run at the plate. Evan Johnson, who's 2 for 3, already cruising and seeing these pitches well, fouls one off. First time he's faced Rigel tonight. down to their final strike. The 0-2 is low. The 1-2 is up the middle. It's going to land in front of the center fielders. So it gets a bit more interesting as there are 2 outs and bases are loaded. Now your tying run standing there on first base. Johnson's 3rd hit of the day. Gavin Wigand, who's 0 for 3 on the day, makes his way up to the plate. Some pinch runners over there at first. Looks like it'll just be at first.
Number 6, Morgan Klein. Klein.
11th hit in the ball game for the Scots. Trying to piece together a few runs here. Earn themselves at least some extra innings. Wigand at the dish. Lets one go at his eyes. Fastball on the better part of the plate. We're all even at 1. High and inside, 2-1, so a hitter's count to Wigand. Reaching for this one, gets him to bite. For the 2nd time tonight, down to their final strike. They liked that one. I think that one was just a bit outside. We have a full count and bases loaded. The pitch. He walks in the run for ball 4. That will likely be a controversial call, especially as this game begins to unravel. We'll see the implications of that. Rhett Russell, who's 2 for 3 on the day, a pair of base hits to his record, makes his way up to the plate. Time called by the skipper, and he'll make the walk up to the bump. So a word from the manager to his team as Rhett Russell makes his way up to the plate. Tying run standing there on second base. A gapper would tie it. Still out of the stretch, the 0-1. Left outside for ball 1. Almost hits the batter. 2-1 is a called strike 2. And so the pressure once again back on the Scots. Pitcher coming set. The pitch is a called strike 3, and that's where things will end. The Cavaliers picking up this victory, moving on to the regional finals 4-2 over the Highland Scots, where their season will end. Stay with us for the MVP interview coming up next.
From primary care to orthopedics, women's health to pain management, the Knox Community Hospital Centerburg Health and Wellness Center provides excellent care for virtually all your family's healthcare needs. Comprehensive lab services are also offered at our state-of-the-art facility. Podiatry and surgical consultations too. The Centerburg Health and Wellness Center. It's a world of great care right around the corner.
Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
Ooh, you look like you could use some Cheetos.
Wait!
Take plenty of tasty popcorn, there we go, and add in crunchy Cheetos. Cheetos popcorn, the cheesy, delicious combination you know you've wanted. That's more like it. New Cheetos popcorn. Get yours now. Go!
Bryce Coder with the OH Report, and I am here with the Carothers Pest Control MVP player of the game. It's Braylon Harlemet, who had a huge triple, 2 RBIs, put them over the top, gave them the insurance runs. Congratulations.
Thank you.
So coming into this game, I mean, you know you're facing a tough opponent. You've really trounced every team you've faced so far in this tournament. You know it's going to be tough. What's that mindset coming into this game?
Coming in the game, we knew it was going to be a tight game. We figured we were going to see Sears, good arm, mid-80s, so we knew we had to just put good at-bats together, get base runners, use our speed, and find a way to win a game. Fortunately, that's what we did today.
And so you stuck in there. You've got a big game tomorrow night as
Definitely.
well. Looking at games, you know, you're always looking for ways to improve. What are things that you're looking adjustments to make tomorrow?
Definitely some swings and misses in big places, especially me and my brother. Top of the order, fortunately, the bottom of the order has done a great job all year getting on base for me and my brother to put ourselves in good spots and get a lot of runs. And unfortunately today, we really didn't do all that great to the 6th inning, but definitely that, hitting in crucial situations.
Being able to lead a baseball team with your brother, I mean, that's something special. What does that mean to you?
Oh, yeah. I mean, me and my brother have been doing this for a long time, and there's nobody I'd rather get about it with every day than him, and it just feels great to keep winning these games with him, definitely.
Awesome. Anyone you want to shout out tonight?
Brady Layfield did a great job tonight, had 2 big hits, and hopefully he keeps it up.
Awesome. Thank you very much.
Yep.
Braylon Harlemet, our MVP player of the game, brought to you by Carothers Pest Control. Congratulations.
Thank you.
She got that.
From primary care to orthopedics, women's health, to pain management, the Knox Community Hospital Centerburg Health and Wellness Center provides excellent care for virtually all your family's healthcare needs. Comprehensive lab services are also offered at our state-of-the-art facility. Podiatry and surgical consultations too. The Centerburg Health and Wellness Center. It's a world of great care right around the corner.
Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
Ooh, you look like you could use some Cheetos. Take plenty of tasty popcorn, there we go, and add in crunchy Cheetos. Cheetos popcorn, the cheesy, delicious combination you know you've wanted. That's more like it. New Cheetos popcorn. Get yours now. Go!
Bryce Coder with the OH Report, bringing you the Trash Champions post-game show. Wrapping things up here, Highland not able to make up the deficit, so Coldwater will be the winners in this one, 4-2. Let's take a look at our stats in this contest. Highland with 11 hits, no errors. Coldwater with 4 runs, 5 hits, and 1 error, but a sore point, 8 walks in the contest for the Scots. Really held them back there, put base runners in positions where they were able to be driven home. Wrapping things up, I'm Bryce Coder, Justin Wilson on cameras. Thank you, and we'll catch you next time here on the OH Report.